So we will continue the meshing of this project. So till now we have done the meshing of the smaller parts. If you want to work along with me, you can also open up this file. You can open this tooltest3 file. So I will cancel this. So now we have to do the mesh of this bigger blue plate, and for this we need to take some references. So what I do here, I will pick up all these solid maps, hold down the shift key, select everything, right click, isolate only, and I don't want this face, so select this face, right click, we can delete this or hide this. Okay, so these are the solid part we have done. Now we also have to turn on this. Is this 7? Okay, this 7. Now you can see this plate is connected with the multiple parts. To have a connection, we need to take their faces. So I will take the faces here, go to X, select all component here, I will take faces. So whatever we need, I will move it into this collector of this bigger plate. So Shift plus F11, select element, I want this face, this, and similarly this one. Okay, only bottom plate is connected and this plate is connected, and also some elements, the bottom elements are also connected. So select this by face and you can see all these are selected. Okay, in the destination I will select this blue plate and move. So I will go to return and right click this 7 number, isolate only, and I will show shaded view. So in this case we have to take projection of this part. One more thing you will see here is that there is little bit gap between this part and this plate. To check the gap, what we can do is Shift plus F7, project to surface, direction normal, pick up this node and duplicate this, pick up this surface and project. So if I will go to F4, from this node to this node, there is a gap of 0.65. Okay. So first we have to project this mesh on this face. So once again Shift plus F7. Here we have to select element by face. We have to project it on this surface. Now these are properly projected. Okay. And here you can see this mesh also, it is properly projected. We can see from this view. So no problem from here. Similarly, we also have to take projection of bottom two element to have connectivity. But you can see these elements are on the right side and we have to project, or you can see we have to do the meshing of this bigger plate. The only way is we can go for either left to right or right to left, but we have major mesh on the left side here, so we will drag the mesh from left to right direction. Okay, so now we have to mesh this. So let's start the mesh from here. Initially, let's say I will take some split here, let's say F11 from this node to this here, similarly this node to this node here and here. So the advantage is this area is now completely separated. So first we have to split the surface with respect to these nodes. So surface added, trim with nodes. Here once and click on this node list, select by path, select the surface. Right now you can see complete surface is selected. Then go to node, select the first node and let's say make it a path like this, last node, trim. Similarly here from the top also continue projecting it. Okay, so you can see it is projected. You will see some distortion because of the graphics problem. No problem here. Similarly, we have to split also here. So once again, from this node to this node, split, and pick here from this node to this node, split. So this area is now completely separated. So I can do the mesh here. So press F12, select this face and do the mesh. We have to make sure that there should be proper connectivity, but right now you can see there is no connectivity at all, and the mesh flow is also not good. So no problem, first create a basic mesh here, and then we will do the ruled mesh here. Press escape to save our time. First I will delete only the first layer. So pick up like this and select only the first layer. Let's continue deleting this layer. Okay, now in this layer we will do the ruled mesh. So go to R and select this complete. Okay, not here. Once again reset from here up to, let's say, here. Okay, similarly node path from here, and let's say here, create. So it has gone into the current component. Click on this. Current should be this one. Okay, so we will improve the mesh after doing the basic mesh here. So once again I will have to trim this. F2, select. So continue deleting like this, and let's say I will trim like this. So here we can see in some element we have a connectivity, but to have a proper connectivity I will delete them all. I want to delete only this layer in this part. Okay, now ruled from here to here. This is ruled again from here. Okay, this path is on selected from here to here like this. Okay, now let's go to this path, complete it here, and then do the mesh. So now we have to also, and Shift plus F11, pick up this by face. It should be in tool test 7, move. Now we can remesh this part. So remesh, let's say I will first pick up all by face, or there are some more ways like element here by geometry, surface, pick up the surface, add to selection, and we have to select other elements manually. So this will take some time because here we have to do some manual work. Once again here select, and also select this, deselect this, and select this. Okay, now these are selected. Now I can do remesh, but here you can see try element, reject this, and return. Here it should be quad only, none, remesh. So now you can see we have a much better mesh flow this time. And here is some problem. We will check it. What is the problem here? Okay, here is some problem. Similarly, okay, here no problem. There is some problem only in this area. So I will escape. Then once again I will shift plus. Okay, then I will go to surface edit and surface, select this node and this node. I will trim this area and delete the mesh here because there is some problem like this. So it is a problem with surface, I think. Okay, now it is correct. I can do the mesh here. Pick up 3, pick up 4 here. So to remove the quad. So now I can go to this equivalence, preview equivalence them. Now one more thing we can do is let's try the associate method if it works. So I will do associate onto this face, select the surface and associate some nodes. So you can select all nodes. Only those nodes are near the surface will be automatically associate. Okay. After that, let's try the mesh. With this association, it will automatically take the proper connectivity here. But it is still not taking the connectivity. So we have to do once again the manual work. And okay, then shift plus F3 and let's see where it is taking connectivity. Only this node. Okay. So once again we have to do the similar work, F2, and delete everything from here to here like this. Not this. Okay, so I will continue deleting this and just make it quickly, not to waste much more time here, and then go to ruled from this up to here, here and here. Then from this node up to here, here and here. Create. Okay. Then we can do the remesh. So go to element by geometry, select surface and select the surface. Add to selection. It is leaving this one row. Okay, we can select it manually. Once again select this and this. Okay, finally it is selected. Now remesh it. Okay, so now you can see this time mesh flow is much better. Okay, so now equivalence this. There are no equivalence. Okay, so remaining part we can do mesh easily. Just go to surface, pick up this. So it is automatically will take connectivity, make it 2 here. And you will see one try element here. So add or remove element. So let's say make it 49. Okay. You can also smooth this. Then continue doing the equivalence like this. So this portion is done here. And similar thing we have to do manually here. So here I will make a split. Let's say from here to here. And let's do the mesh here. There should be not many problem. Just make 2 here. Okay, it is properly connected. We will have a tria here. This is, you can see tria. To remove this, let's say I will make it below 75. Now there will be no tria. Okay, now equivalence and equivalence. Now only this bottom part is remaining. And for this mesh, we will also have to split this. So Shift plus F2, clear all. Now I will go to surface edit, surface with nodes, surface, and pick up this node from here, node path, trim. Similarly, you can see some nodes are not properly projected onto this line. So Shift plus F7, node to line, and normal. Pick up these nodes and select this line. Okay, now these lines will be projected onto this line, and then I will go to once again surface edit. Here select surface, go to node by path. So trim. Similarly this face and trim it. So this is properly trimmed, and now I can associate this mesh. So associate, select this face, nodes by face. Okay. So let's try the complete mesh at once. Select this and this. So we have proper connectivity with the circular portion, so it should not be a big problem. Here we have proper connectivity, and here we don't have any connectivity. Make it 3. Let's see if this will be work by changing the numbers. Okay, we have to once again do it manually, it looks like. So we have to do it manually. I will make escape. So only this area is remaining, so Shift plus F3, then preview. Okay, preview equivalence. So there's only need to have proper connectivity here. So just remove this first layer. Like this. And again here. And here. Then ruled it. So from here to here. Similarly here to here. And do the mesh. And if you want to improve the mesh flow, you can remesh it again and again. So you can remesh it multiple times to have a better mesh flow. But right now I am just doing this for reference. So just pick up this area, because here you can see the mesh flow is not good. So pick up this, and let's say I will pick up it up to here. So I will take this complete patch like this. And we have to make sure there should not be any tria, and okay. So the mesh till here is completed, and to do this mesh, now we also have to take projection of this bottom element. So I will delete the first 2 row. We need this projection on the other face. So for this, Shift plus F7, then on the surface, like this element, pick up this and duplicate, let's say in the current folder, current component. So surface, pick up this. So with this we will also have the projection of this element, and here just trim it. So trim with surface. So I will have to trim it multiple times. If we trim it by selecting all nodes, then it will create a circular portion here, something we don't need. So reject, make it split like this. Again surface and split like this. And again surface. Okay, select the surface and split like this. And then do the mesh. So pick up this face and mesh. Here 2, 2, 2. Okay. Again here connectivity is missing, so we have to do this manually. Okay. So now once again delete this row of element like this. delete. Then go to ruled from here to here, and once again from this node to this node. Here create. So I will once again remesh this. To remesh this, select this complete. Before this I will preview equivalence this. Equivalence, then remesh it. Pick up everything, then leave this element. And other elements are selected, we don't need this. Okay. Now remesh it. Like this. So in this way we have completed the meshing of this face. Now we have to drag this on the right side, and we will do this in the next lecture. And I will save this file save as, this is number 4.